Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. We're just getting set up here and getting ready, so... I'm just sending the links out of the stream now, and then away we go. Okay, that should do. Oh, hey, Gemini. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going on here. So I don't know whether I want that going across there. I've already got that there. Got this here. I want to kind of join these things up eventually, so maybe if I... No, it isn't. It is not Kara. If I do that, and then just go edit, hopefully I can join these up, because what I need is these points to be linked, so then I can have them flowing pretty nicely into each other. For some strange reason, this is not working out too well here. Let's try that and click. Can I join the mix segment? Huh. Let's try decimate curve. No. I need to figure out why that is not joined there. Oh wait, that's why. That's because it already is. It's because I need to get this set up just neat enough that it looks like it's going round here. Can we just join them or make segment maybe? There we go. Hey Connor, how you doing? So today's stream is going to be a bit of a weird one. Oh, and I'm just trying to link everything together and make it look as though it's linked together, which is a bit crazy and requires a lot of messing around. Let's try make segment there. All right, okay. It's the Dave time of the day. I honestly was gonna do stuff earlier, and I was gonna do stuff the other day, but again, everything has been trying to stop me, so it's been pretty fun. In terms of today, it's a special day because it's me and my wife's anniversary, so I have spent a lot of time with the wife this morning after recovering from yesterday. Yesterday was crazy for those who weren't around. I ended up having to take my daughter to the hospital due to her not feeling too well, or not looking too well rather, and then found out that it was just she'd had her first nightmare and got really upset. So she was awake for way longer than she should have been, and ended up only going to sleep after she'd seen a doctor, which was crazy. But yeah, now everything's good again. I can get a little bit more done. Happy anniversary! Thank you very much. But yeah, for anyone who didn't know what happened yesterday, because I explained it to a couple of people. Yeah, my daughter decided she wanted to go Super Saiyan in the hospital, which was funny. Or rather, she wanted to go Ultra Instinct. We've not decided which one it is yet. We think it's more Ultra Instinct because we showed her the fight between Jiren and Goku the other day, and she really enjoyed it. Like, really enjoyed it, even though she didn't know what was going on. So yeah, fun times. Fun times. She takes after her mother in liking Dragon Ball, so... Oh. There we go. Yeah, basically what ended up happening was... my daughter, because she wasn't really sleeping after having her first nightmare, she wasn't feeling herself for like 2 hours. She was very shocked, obviously, and was just like, whoa, what's going on here? And, you know, was looking around all over the place. Didn't seem like herself. Took a while to kind of relax into stuff again. We were trying to do everything to relax her, and it was not working. And when we'd sat in the waiting room for like 2 hours waiting to see a doctor, that's when she was really starting to perk up a little bit more. And she ended up having a bit of food, eyeing up everybody else's food in the waiting room that was eating, and trying to encourage people to give her food. Trying to eat her mum's food all the time, which was hilarious. Then screamed her head off as happily as can be, because the funny thing is, a lot of people hate kids because they think, oh, they just scream for no reason. But with ours, she screams when she's incredibly happy because me and my wife encouraged it. Mainly, there was one point where we were just messing around because she just started screaming randomly, so we started going, ah, ah, to her and started having a laugh with her, trying to see why she was screaming, and instead now she just screams when she's really, really happy and excited. So yeah, she started doing that at the top of her lungs while she was stood up, because we've got her to the point now where she can't crawl properly. She can kind of do it a little bit, but she tends to do it backwards. So what ends up happening is we've now said that we think she's going to skip crawling and just go to walking eventually because she enjoys standing up, and we're encouraging that more. So she stood up on my wife, screaming her head off, as happily as can be with this big smile on her face. Then when we sat her down a little bit, they have in the UK these toys that are made out of wood and metal, basically. They're like a metal rail that runs around all over the place and has like beads on it, and it's attached to some thick wood. And the idea is that they mess around and push the beads around, and it's kind of like a puzzle for him. And she just decided she'd pick that up on her own solo just a bunch of times. So yeah, by this point we were having such a laugh. And I decided to make it even more amusing by putting the Ultra Instinct theme from DBZ on my phone. So she's there picking up this thing, and you can hear the Ultra Instinct theme going on. We're both just laughing our heads off and trying to make sure she doesn't throw this thing off the chair. Bearing in mind, she's 8 months old. She's not like 2 or whatever else. You know, like you'd expect when kids go crazy, normally they're older. She's 8 months old and she's picking up this really heavy thing, you know, for her on her own. And I was just having a laugh, saying I would be surprised if by the time it was today, I was like, I'll be surprised if we don't get a knock on the door and find out it's Goku at the door. You know, with the whole meme of, hi, it's me, Goku. I'm trying to find out what your power level is. So yeah, and then I told everybody in the Undernet for a laugh when I could get in there, and everyone was memeing on my daughter saying she'll end up being the final boss instead of Sans. So that was hilarious. So yeah, fun stuff. Today's stream, we're going to be trying to decorate Temmie's shop with fairy lights. This is a very interesting thing that I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to get all the fairy lights to hang off different surfaces, and we'll try and do them over other areas like the statue and stuff. But for now, I'm just trying to get this to work out decently, because if it works how I want it to and looks good, then I'll be really happy, because the Tem shop and the area where Temmie is practically done other than this. It's just Undyne's area where we good here? YouTube and OBS having issues? OBS is just like disconnected me for no reason though. We good? On my end, OBS cancelled for no reason, and it had me freaking out. I'm just like, wait, what? It just turned around and went, OBS is cancelled. I was like, let's dissolve that vertice there for a moment, because I'm probably going to need to dissolve a couple more of them. Again, the idea being that I just hang this stuff over here. Dave, you gotta watch out. I fear for your safety. She's gonna yeet you. Yeah, we had a laugh saying I was gonna get yeeted out of the Judgment Hall window. Sammy says, oh my god, I can't tell you how happy I am to begin hearing your voice again. Yeah, as well. I've been doing streams whenever I can. The problem is that I've also been ill the past couple of days, Basically, what ended up happening was, and it kind of happened a little bit last night again, but what happened was, because the baby has to be a certain temperature, the house has just been so ridiculously warm that I've been waking up dehydrated, essentially, and with like a dry mouth or whatever. So, yeah, it's not been good. So, it's not been the best because I've hardly got any sleep as a result of that, but on the other hand, I've been using it to develop stuff. So, that's another reason why I've not been doing streams, is because, like, for instance, the other night, I came back home with my wife from the hospital with my daughter, and this is what happened, right? We get in, and I keep saying, like, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do a bit of a stream, and then I'll go to bed. And bearing in mind, we get in at like 11 at night, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'll see who's on. So they get comfy downstairs. My wife's trying to get my daughter to sleep. They both look pretty tired. And I'm like, okay, I'll come up, I'll do like a short stream, and then I'll help out because my daughter still needed her bottles done for the next morning. So I was like, I'll help out with those in a bit. And everything was obviously a mess because I was rushing out. And about half an hour, 45 minutes goes by of me just like checking on stuff on the internet and just listening to music and trying to get stuff set up really, and just kind of relaxing after a crazy day. Well, not exactly an entire day, like 5 or something hours at the doctor's, or at least it felt like it. So I'm like, I just want to sit back, enjoy myself, take a bit of time to de-stress and you know, just enjoy. And then I'll see who's online and I'll go from there. I'll do a stream, I'll clean up, and then I'll go to bed. It'll be a late night. And 45 minutes go by and I'm like, it's oddly quiet downstairs. I don't hear anything. I'm not getting any messages on like DMs or whatever. So I went downstairs to look, and yeah, my wife and my daughter were just both passed out downstairs on the sofa, and my daughter in her bed. So I ended up just being like, okay, I'll just do all the cleaning and everything. So I ended up just doing like all the cleaning. I did my daughter's bottles, and then I came back, did a bit more in here on Temi Village, and then I fell asleep eventually. And when I tallied everything up, I'd been awake 23 hours. So I was like, yeah, I'm going out. I'm not sticking around any longer. So I had a good sleep in today as part of our anniversary. And then I found I'd missed out on the PlayStation State of Play. So I'll be streaming that at some point tonight just to react to that, because I actually want to see what the heck went on there and not get spoiled on anything. So I guess I can see what I missed out on. Oh. Hey, Alvin. Time to go to college. Yeah, we're just doing fairy lights here. I mentioned it to a bunch of people in the internet. Like, essentially, I'm just trying to get everything set up here so that the fairy lights look good. The idea is that these are just gonna like hide behind this bin here that Temi has at the back. Okay. So, let's see. I had to go and make Toby's image as well. You know, like if you've ever looked at the Tem shop, you'll notice Temi actually has an image of Toby in here. So I had to go and make that, which was pretty fun. But yeah, there we go. The idea is I'm going to deck this place out and make it look as though it's got a load of fairy lights around it, and then we'll go ahead and run fairy lights a little bit over the ceiling and over the statue over here, and then we should be good. People have seen me make the statue the other day, so I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, maybe drape some extra fairy lights hanging around the statue and then going over here. So that's going to be fun. And that's how I'm going to light up this area and make it look nice and friendly and inviting. Damon says, damn, your family sounds so chill. I'm happy for you, man. See, this is the thing, like, I just never thought I'd get to this point. And that sounds terrible, but like, when you go through so much crap and have to put up with a lot of stupid stuff, you start getting really depressed and you start thinking to yourself, I don't think I'm going to be able to have the same life as what a lot of other people have, where you think, oh, I can just relax for a little bit or whatever. And no, I'm actually glad I've got here at this point, because it's definitely a lot better than what I was putting up with before, you know, so. I missed you making the temp statues, says Sammy. Yeah, well, I didn't, it's not that I made all of it on stream, I just built up these other pieces. Hey, Sky. But yeah, what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and change the resolution here just so we can get this going, because what I want here is 0.04, I think, for that. Oh no, I think it's 0.04 for the wire. The idea being that that's going to look like it's come from over here, and we can just link that back in. I'm actually glad I was able to make this using the wire tool, or the pen tool. And then that looks like it's come out of that one, and then we're going to hang the other lights off it. Now the lights, they were messed up before, so I had to make a geometry node for them, but hopefully this geometry node's going to look good. Also, again, it's going to be fun. For those who weren't around in the previous streams, there will be a new trailer, and the update for Waterfall will be this month, within the next 11 days. The original deadline was today, but what ended up happening, obviously, was a lot of time spent being ill. And then on top of that, obviously the hospital visit the other day, and just the simple fact of a lot of development, you know. But yeah, I slightly missed the deadline, but pushing it back a little bit, I can get it done by the 5th, like this bit. And then I need to have the trailer done by the 11th for an event, which I can't mention yet, but all I can tell you is there will be an event, and I want it to be in there, so it's all go for me at the moment in terms of like family life and also dealing with this. So fun stuff indeed. And let's try and get these Bezier curves done. I need geometry nodes here, and then I need to put the fairy lights on. And then we can see how this goes. Oh, does this affect anything else? No, it doesn't. The idea is these fairy lights should rotate here. Let's try 30, oh, 28. As you can see, it's kind of rotating them here just a little bit. The idea is I want them to kind of look a little bit randomized. Then as they come down here, they don't look that good. That's the problem. They do rotate, just not amazingly well, but we're not really going to see the back here. I need to figure out the rotation of this a little bit better. It kind of works for the exterior, just not the interior, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. About this, see how that rotates. Yeah, because I need them to be like at least 0.7 there. How's your arm? It's still the same, Alvin. The thing is, it's like I have to be careful, because the other night when I took my daughter to the hospital, when she first woke up and had like a really shocked look on her face, no joke, I was that worried about her. I just picked her up with my other arm, my right one, which is normally my stronger one and my main one that I use for everything. But even that was under a lot of strain from just picking her up, primarily because that's had an injury in it in the past as well. So I was joking with my wife saying I wouldn't be surprised if I've actually damaged that one as well as a result. But I was like, I gotta pick up my baby, man. I don't really care about me at the moment, you know. So yeah, it was crazy. So I don't know if I have damaged the other one. I hope I haven't, but there was no way I was letting my baby sit on the floor. Simple as, you know. Do take care of yourself. Oh, trust me, it's not as if I'm... Let's put it this way, it's not as if I'm deliberately going out of my way to make myself how I was in 2021, where, for those who don't know, I basically... did a massive injury to, or caused a massive injury to both of my arms, which left me without the use of them for the entire year and a half, I think. Till about, I'd say halfway through 2022 is when I properly got some decent use of my arms again. So yeah, I don't want to put myself in that position again, but I feel like I'm halfway there at this point because of not being able to lift much, but at least I can like rotate things. I need to start doing weights again on stream like I was doing in the past. Damn you, Doom 2016 says Damon. Indeed. Indeed. It's a good game, but... Right, I think that's enough lights there for round Temmie's shop to kind of make it look as though it's going to be lit up decently. And then I think I need to throw, like I was saying, some more over here, just on the statue. Not really anywhere else, although I suppose I could try and throw them there on the sign, but I don't want it too much. I think on the statue it'd be fun and silly at the same time, which is why I want to do it. You know. Jimmy says, bye. Wait, what? Connor says, I'm a go now. I got things to do. Oh, right. See you later, Connor. Thank you very much for sticking around. Will Frisk. Well, we have the Tem armor. I honestly don't know at the moment. Like, I've still got to add a joke in here, which I can tell you about. Because it's not too crazy. But, what I want to do is, because I still need to add Temmie's cup of tea here as well. On the other side, I want to add another nod to stuff that I've done in the games industry. And yeah, I want to put like a mini sign that says something along the lines of long lost artifact or long lost treasure, and it's literally just a PS Vita. You know, because nobody remembers the PS Vita and hardly anybody had one. And even though I do like it because of bias, because I worked on a bunch of stuff for it, it's like, it's one of those things where people are going to see it and be like, wait, what? It's just like, yeah, it's just a PS Vita, you know. The thing is, it has a decent amount of first-party stuff that is actually pretty good and pretty fun. But again, it's price point, proprietary memory card that was really stupid. And the simple fact of like all the games like that weren't first party were just ports from console stuff that had severe downgrades apart from like certain ones. And it's unfortunate that the Vita had to go the way that it did, because it was way better than people give it credit for. You know, it could have lived a long life if it was not for the lack of support and the way that it was dealt with. Like my favorite games on it, again, it's going to be me being biased, but my favorite games on it are like Wipeout 2048 and Tearaway. And then there's some other stuff which I'm actually surprised at and I still need to get, which is stuff like Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy X. I've got Killzone Mercenary as well. Killzone Mercenary was another one that I ended up working on, but that was really fun as well to end up playing. So Killzone Mercenary is really fun. The thing is, it's like it really could have benefited from being able to just be plugged into a TV so you could play stuff through a big screen. I don't know. Yes, Vita was locked away in the salt mines. Indeed. Oh, Dave, guess what, says Sammy. Ooh, what's up? I'm gonna have this wire, like, go around the head, or, like, I'm thinking of having it around the head or something like that, and then drape back into here. Like, last chat in a moment. I'm just gonna guess this thing from Sammy, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll start work on Undyne's section, I think. Or maybe after that. Because I still gotta do the PS event, so this might be a really small stream, but... Right. Sammy says moss. Okay, guys. Being serious here for a moment. This is me asking you a serious question. Not too serious, but it's just about, like, placement of things. I want this Temmie statue to look really cool. It already does, but I want to light this area up a little bit more. I want a set of fairy lights like this round near the statue or on the statue. Ideas for where I could put these lights or how I could drape them, because I was thinking of having like one that goes over it, but then I just realized it would make it look as though I'm trying to strangle Temmie with some lights. And I really don't want that, you know, so ideas on where I can put this set of lights. And we'll go from there if anybody's got them. Behind her, well, like coming from around here, we'll go out behind and then sort of like wrap it around the box a little bit. Like a crown and a collar. See, the thing is, I don't want to do a collar because it'll make it, if I do it too tight, it'll make it look like I'm strangling her. I could do it as like a necklace where it kind of goes like that a little bit instead of like super tight. But having like a halo or something? And bracelets! It's kind of like we wrap it round in a circle, and then maybe drape it round, go like that. And then drape it like this and put it over the back of her again. That might be cool. Because it's going to be, I feel like the way that I'm doing this place, I feel like just adding a couple of lights in here is going to be good for here. And then I'm going to add a couple of crystals to light the rest up. And then that should be it. You know, make Tem have the Doom helmet. But yeah, I feel like Temmie's shop, especially now after doing it up a little bit, really does feel like it's a bunch of random trash from like the trash zone or the garbage dump, whatever you want to call it. It's a load of trash that everybody just brings and they just buy, you know, or they find. So I figure it makes sense to make it look a little bit kind of crazy, but nice and comfy at the same time. Have it off her ears like it's dangling earrings. Don't go too crazy. I only want a little bit, you know. If we try going like out of here. I can have it join back on there. More of a chaotic mess. No. Too much is bad. So we do that and we have it come around here. This is the best part about this at the moment is the pen tool that I'm using allows me to draw where I want this thing, and it just makes it super easy to make a wire. You know, so we can do that. We can have it go around the back. Have a Megas XLR reference, like one of the fins resting against the shop. My room is a chaotic mess, but it's clean, says Sammy. So we'll go from here, we'll go round the back. Come round here, right? And then we'll go up. So all these bits will join up in a moment. So we go up here, right? And then we'll have it go up the statue like this. Go round here. Give her rings of the crown. No, I'll try at least the halo. You know, and then we'll call it at that. Don't want to go too crazy. We need this to come down here. And then we're gonna have it go jump up here. Oh, geez. Actually, it makes more sense just doing the... Yeah, it's gonna have to literally just be like... Oh, crap. I have to be careful where I draw this. Because as you can see, it kind of goes all over the place if you're not careful. Do the necklace. Like that. And then do the lights hanging off of there. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense because of that. I'm gonna have to draw them back over. Yeah, I'm actually really hyped for this update. Because, like, not only am I gonna basically get a massive area done, it's just going to be nice to know that essentially, like, most of the areas have been completely fleshed out, you know. Damon says, you can buy anything in this dump for $2. We have the Tem armor. I said as a joke, we may have a copy of Asgul's armor just, like, in the bin or somewhere in the background, you know, for a laugh. I've still not decided on it yet, as to whether that will appear or not. Little spoiler, we'll show Toby here. We'll show Toby because you might not be able to see it depending on how I film the update. So we'll come over here. These are the books from tutorials again that I just reused. But yeah, I had to render Toby here. So we've got him in a picture frame. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. This is just a random temporary background in another file. So yeah, that's actually in-game. Yeah, I spend a lot of time looking at all the sprite work and trying to get most of the details, if not all of them, correct. So yeah, we got Toby up in here. I also have, I might add it, there's a small plushie Temmie, like of her actual avatar properly, not of Tem, that I've downloaded and I still need to pose. So I might put the plushie Temmie actually in the background, like here or something. Kind of like Deltarune, you know, where they have one on the shelf or whatever. Or is it? It's either Deltarune or Undertale. I think it's Undertale in Snowdin where there's a shop and Temmie's like perched on the shop in the background. I might have that over here, you know, just like move another shelf, put it over here and put the plushie Tem on that. I love the way that when you look at the details though, from like even the sprite work, she's just got socks bolted to the wall for no reason. It's just like, oh, okay. Now, the only thing that's different about this is I put the support beam in here and the pots and a couple of other things like the broom and extra boxes because it was just looking empty and I thought it needed to look a little bit more busy. The pots are actually just from Zelda and so is the broom. The box is actually from SpongeBob. I think it was like Battle for Bikini Bottom or something, and I just reused that. But yeah, the thing is, it's like a lot of this stuff was like, especially the pots from Zelda, it's just because I've been using a lot of different models from like Zelda and Animal Crossing and other things like that, and I was like, yeah, I'll just put them in there for the sake of it because they look good, so yeah, for anyone who wanted a little bit of trivia, we got some SpongeBob stuff up in here now. It's the same with like the sticks from Animal Crossing. So fun. And then I've reused again some of the assets from Home and New Home just to make this out. Hey, Revenge. Sam's voice is actually just Patrick. Yeah, so I mean it kind of makes sense then. I'm wondering whether on the floor whether I should like do a loop here, you know, so let's have a look. If I edit this for a sec, I just need to make sure that this is Okay, because we've drawn all these as separate segments, right? So we need to now make this all one segment. We'll where is it? Dissolve verts there. What happens by dissolving stuff is we keep the details we already have, and we just make it look a little bit better. Figure if I go that way with that, and then bring this up a little bit. I don't know why that's facing downwards. It shouldn't be. There we go. What I actually want is this kind of like over here, like this. And this needs to be up. That loops round from there, right? And then this kind of comes around here. And there we go. We got this nice kind of like loop thing going on here. Don't know why it's in midair there. That's strange. Maybe I just like dissolve that bit and dissolve that so it just loops around here, and then we can do that loop that I was on about here. But yeah, I feel like for those who missed out, I'll show you the rest of Waterfall at the moment, or rather the biggest part of this, which I'm gonna have to fake pretty cleverly, or at least as best as I can, which is technically most of these rooms, excuse me, on the ground floor you can actually see from the very beginning of Waterfall. Now the thing is, I avoided this earlier on. Thank you very much, Sammy. I avoided this problem earlier on by having extra hallways that just curved around here and there. That way I could split things up a little bit better. But I didn't do it for the rest of this, and as a result, as you can see, there's a lot of detail down that end as we go into the very middle of where my screen is here, and that's because, just like in-game, you can actually see from one end of Waterfall to the other when you first come in, and it's pretty nuts. Not all of the details are here because I've had to remove them to make some of the later rooms, but this is the one that Nice Scream would have been in. This is all detailed in another file where it's focused on just this area. But yeah, we go into the marsh room. I love the way I've still got the reference on the floor here for the moment. Marsh room, and then that goes up to the memory room, which is up there. Then we go through here, and this is the hub where the dump would be. Undyne's house is supposed to be through there, but I took that out in this version. Then that's where the dump is, but again, in this version, it's not there. And then over here, we got Napster Bluke's house, or the area where Napster Bluke's house is meant to be, with some crystals left over and some stuff that I'll be transferring. Damon says, BRB, making something to eat. No problem. Then we go through here, we got Gerson's room, which has been moved. That's where the river person is down there. And then we got the new room, or the two new rooms. For people that haven't been here for the last couple of streams, you may not have seen this. I don't know whether anybody goes back and watches the other streams once they've been put up. But if you haven't, then you'll see that in here we now have a large room, which is the dark one, the dark forest. Alvin says, I did. Oh, nice. So this dark forest area, it is in-game. It's got a couple of waterfalls here that end up going in some water that's actually obscured by this at the moment. Hang on. Let me get rid of it. That's a lot of grass. Indeed it is. So I'll explain that in a moment. I'm just trying to find this empty. There it is. The empty has the reference image on it, so I can figure out where it's up to. So as you can see, the effects that are down here are literally the water splashes, and then that is just a lot of grass there, and it's all very tall. But yeah, last stream I was really happy in explaining how essentially the way that it works in game, it works the exact same way in Blender. So I can walk around here and it'll all light up and glow how it will do in game, which is very nice. We got all the signs here that have been translated and everything. All of the different flowers and things like that. We've even got pebbles on the floor again and stuff. And as you can see, we've got the massive trees. And then all this grass and the mushrooms. And you have to navigate here. The thing is, this is meant to be 2 rooms. So I might actually put a wall in here and divide the 2 rooms up. Especially because they even reference that at some point where they have it mentioned that it's 2 rooms. So what I might have to do is up here, where I think we can come around, yeah. I'll put like a doorway there, and I might have to put another doorway in depending. Hey again, Connor. But yeah, it's either that or I just leave it as 1 room like this. This is going to be the entrance to where Undine's is. The way that this works is we have that giant cave with water that Undine's in where Monster Kid falls off the bridge. That's that room. I did not add stalactites in this roof because I didn't think we'd be able to see it because of how dark it is in here. I did add a couple of crystals in the roof, but they're so tiny. I didn't want to add too many of them because a lot of the other areas have crystals in them now. But yeah, then as we get here, as you can see, we've got the new area. Where we come through here. And then there we go, we got 10 village that I'm currently just working on now. Sammy says, I will have to go in a few minutes. Either way, I hope you've enjoyed so far, Sammy, and I can't wait to show off the update, you know, eventually. Right, and what I want to do is that there. The reason why is because then I can make it look as though the wire is naturally looping on itself. So if we dissolve that, make that a segment, right? And then we just go. Sammy says, I am so happy, but for real, but real talk right now, says Sammy. Let's dissolve that for a moment. There we go. Now it makes the wire looks like it's looping naturally. You know. And then we can go around here and join all these wires up. There's some wacky wiring here. Let's dissolve that one and mark those two. There's a segment there. We've got to raise that out of the floor. Sammy says, I've been really down with the family situation, so these streams really boost my mood. Oh, no problem then, Sammy. Hope everything's okay. I guess we'll talk to you on the next one. So, yeah. Hope everything goes okay, Sammy. I like helping people out. It's just, it's one of those things where it's awkward to help people out when you're missing out on streams, and by that I mean like when I'm not doing them. You know, because of various different reasons. Can't help it. Everything's just been really busy at the moment. I just hope everything ends up okay. Oh, it's this one that I need to dissolve there. And then I can bring these two out. And that makes the wire look as though the wire is running up the side of the box here. And then from here it goes up and over, and then we just, let's get rid of this one. We dissolve this vertice, add these two. Then we bring that one round here like this. OST for Undertale Yellow, man. It's making me want to play it again, like the 1.0 version, just to see the difference. You know, between between the versions in terms of difficulty. Plus, I actually want to get into it more, you know, story-wise, but Soroba kind of really threw that in the 1.0 release, so I would help personally, but, you know, not today. It's fine. You have a lot of stuff on your plate, which is understandable. You can't be around all the time. Yeah, it's just... It's the thing, though, when you try and do this stuff all the time, you kind of get used to it, and then when you can't do stuff, it's kind of like, just like, oh, oops. You know? It's hard to describe. You try and make time, but you never really consider, like, what happens when you're not able to do it. Or at least I don't. I'm just like, oh, I'll just get it done eventually, and then next minute I'm like, oh, oops. Oh no. Hope you're alright, Connor. I didn't actually see that today, so if you play it again, we'll have you do the secret bosses, Alvin. I would not mind that. I could obviously do another pacifist run as well. I'm not doing genocide. That's obvious. I'm not gonna do any genocide runs. Oh, let's dissolve that for a moment. Can I try and make these wires match up here? Oh. I don't want it floating in midair, you see, so it's like, I gotta have it as close as possible to Tammy here. Where's this other wire? Is it that one? Yeah. Kind of says, I ended up alright. I'm doing pacifist now. Got past Star on my way through the lab. Oh, yeah, the Steamworks. Enjoy the Steamworks while you can. Gotta hook Dave down like a Clockwork Orange to get him to do a genocide run. No, it's just... I'm just not a violent person, really. It's the best way of describing it. Like, unless I'm like really, really pushed to it, I'm not someone who really enjoys violence, so... You know. Ooh. 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 Where's this other... Did I, like, miss that out there? Hang on, if I make a segment there, does that... There we go. Trying to see whether that actually made sense there. And then that's that wire over there. We just make that a little bit smoother. And then up slightly, and I think we should be good after that. Wait a minute, where's... Ah, there it is. Kind of said, Damon says, eyes taped open. I can't lie, the secret boss is the hardest part of Undertale Yellow. Oh no. If you only do the pacifist, you'll need to collect all 7 items. I'm up against Gardner right now, this is Connor. I'm a crawl into bed earlier tonight. I mean, as long as I get some sleep tonight, I'll be happy. Right, so now that we've done this, let's see how this looks, right? I'm probably gonna have to edit this a bit, but now we've done this, you've seen me basically draw this wire and then join it up together. What I'm gonna do here is just see about making a copy of this, and the reason for that is because we need 1 for the geometry nodes, and then 2 to be an actual physical thing. So we got like 9 on resolution. We extrude it a little bit. Oh no, it's resolution here needs to be 0. Depth is 0.004. And then we'll go ahead and see how this looks. We also need to make the material black. And then we go have a look at the wire, and we can, if we need to, like for instance here, we can make that go up a little bit. And then we just give the wire a little bit of a review, and also if we need to, change the resolution, because the resolution controls how much, or how many polygons are in it. And I don't want too many, so maybe we can get away with like 7. That's how you make wires. Yeah, I can make wires like this. It's pretty nuts how it works, but I've been slowly learning different ways of improving here, and it's really fun for me at the moment. Like, dude, look at that. That now looks like Temmie's got wire draped over her neck. And then it just kind of leans there at the back, which makes sense, right? So now what I can do is, with the same curve that we made, where is it? That one. We'll, because we've edited this one too much, we'll do that, right? Then we'll change this back to 0 because of the way that the geometry nodes work. We add geometry nodes, and then we're going to add fairy lights that we made before. And then what we can do is we can add as many or as little of these as we want, and then rotate them as much as we want. So, as long as it doesn't look too bad, we should be good. I think it's going to probably be like 50 fairy lights or something, maybe. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to guess here at this point, and then we'll rotate them a little bit and see how this looks. Some of these rotations look a little bit bad. Can I just like go into the geometry node set up here and hope it doesn't crash? Ah! Tem Shop should have a cyberpunk reference with a wall of prosthetic arms. I want to see, because this is the setup for the nodes, right? I'm wondering whether that's because, yeah, of the combined thing that we didn't see anything. It's okay, didn't see anything, it's fine. Okay, so can I control the tilt of all of this with that, or what? Or is that just the X? Because I'm still trying to figure out how I actually worked this before. Yeah, that controls all of it that way and all of it that way. And if I plug it in that way, it controls that one. Tim says, BRB, no problem. Then what happens if I start playing around with this like that? If I had curve tilt in there, does that randomize that? Nope. I wonder if I type like random value in here. It just creates everything that just goes crazy. Maximum value of like 20. Minimum value 5. Check out the seed here. One of these probably will be in the floor, but I would think that would probably make it look a little bit more chaotic and natural. Then what about that one? If I plug that one into there as well, yeah, then it really does go all over the place. But then we get odd instances like that where it's like you gotta be really careful with how this looks. And we're just sat trying to chill doing Gardener. This is kind of... Gardener took me ages. I got filtered on Gardener, Access, and Saroba, which was unfortunate. Oh, that reminds me. Are we up to No, we're not. I needed to find out whether we're up to another. Where is it? Oh, medium. Sorry, that's only like after an hour 56. Just gonna check along here now. I think I might have it now. Sammy says, I returned early. I finished a test early. Can be on the computer. I love my computer. All my friends are. It's sorry. So here we go. It's a little bit more randomized now. In the rotation, makes it look a little bit crazier, which I actually do like. And then we got the fairy lights going around here. That one's kind of stuck in the floor. A couple of them are, but it's fine. We'll just ignore that, and they come around the back here. Go up there. Like, we're gonna have some instances of it being bad, but overall, the look isn't too bad. So yeah, I can just throw like yellow lights in here now if I want, and that should hopefully be good. I'm going to just do all of that in another window that you guys can't see though, just to avoid any issues. If I go to here and go to home, well, let's see if I can place those. We can see if my friend is going to come online today, says Connor. At some point, when I have a break actually, I'm going to jump in the Undernet and have a good laugh. Let's see here. I'm going to check how this looks without any... Oh, dude! That looks nice without lighting, and then... Oh, yep. No, that's good. That's exactly how I wanted it. Well, go jump in the Undernet. I don't want to yet. I've already been in a little bit. And even though I enjoy it, it's like, I've got to get this stuff done. I've got to place these signs, a little bit more scenery, and then write some stuff up. And the other thing is, I still may need to do another character model, which I'm going to have a pain doing, so I'll leave it till later. But it's the, yeah, the VR chat thing. The other character that I'm thinking of doing in here is the mushroom one. You know, that sat doing the mushroom dance at the back. Like, that one's going to be a pain in the butt to model, I think, but it's kind of part of Temmie Village, so I need to do that. Fun stuff. Let's add some stuff in here. Have I got... Oh, I got a DM here. Let's see. Boo-diddle-doo. Connor says, I quit VR chat in 2021 due to unfortunate things. That's fine. I'm getting a message from somebody else. Let's see. Just checking through all my messages. I even had a laugh with the people doing the Minecraft Undertale stuff. I said I may put them in as a little Easter egg, you know, in the next update. So that's gonna be fun. Right, let's try and see if I can put these lights in here, and we'll try using as little light as possible. Stuff is weird in VR chat, though, is awesome at the same time, says Damon. Damon, that reminds me, I've still got to show you Initial D in VR chat. It's actually really fun. I've been enjoying it so much. It's not that good to try and use without a, you know, with a headset. Instead, it's better without a headset, which is pretty funny. So what I'm doing here is I'm placing a light on one screen that you guys can see, but in another window I'm actually getting feedback as to how much of the light is affecting everything else around it, and actually getting to, you know, see how it will affect everything. David says that's funny for a game called VR Chat. So yeah, it's not as fun in VR, and the thing is, the reason for that is because when people do like the code and everything for VR Chat stuff, sometimes they don't think too much about it. It's just like a lot of the stuff is basically indie developer stuff. So you'll find that some of the source code is like, it's just thrown up just as a proof of concept to get it working, and then if other people want to improve it, they can do. If not, it's just kind of the, you know. And I figure like a lot of the driving stuff is like that, where in VR, honestly, even though it would be fun to drive with your hands, none of the stuff that I've found for driving works like it does in real life. So the only alternative you could have is literally by just having it where you use the controller as if it was a normal controller, but you can just use your headset to look around. That's fine for me. And there's only, I think, one instance of that in VR, and that's the Surumi car area that I've shown off on stream a bunch of times. But yeah, if other race areas adopted that control scheme, it'd be so good. Right, let's place this light here. I've got to make it yellow as well. I've also got to name it, so let's do, where is it? Tem Shop Light. Yeah, I've noticed that. Maybe it's not supported for racing or something. Again, it's not that. It's literally like, it'd be cool if it supported racing wheels. Yeah, that would be cool. It's more the whole thing of like, I've noticed with VR Chat, it's heavily open to indie stuff, which is good because it means like you can just build your own games in VR Chat if you want, or you can just download other codes that people have made. But I find that a lot of worlds, people will just want to make the world just to have fun making the environment and stuff, but they won't iterate on the code, which is stuff that you kind of do need to do if you want people to properly enjoy the overall experience. You know, so it's rough. It's rough. Let's make these lights yellow. Let's bring this light out here for a moment because I need this one to kind of light up this area like this. Oh my god, that looks... Even though you guys can't see that, I'm looking at it on another window and it actually looks really nice. Let's make the radius 0.2 maybe? Dude, like, this is so nuts. If I put that light... No, if I put it too far in, it's going to look bad. What about if I do that, make the radius low? Having the radius low allows me to get shadows on everything. That's cool. I'm still in my uniform. So it's kind of... Boneworks is good. Boneworks is a first-person exploration game where you explore inside a computer system in VR, but you can get attacked by the computer programs that look a little bit like humans. It's made by YouTubers that have a fascination with guns and interactivity, so everything interacts more or less how you'd expect it to in real life. And yeah, I need to go back and play it again because I played it when I had a really, really bad setup for VR, like when I was using a different microphone. I actually do need to go back and and play it with the new microphone setup, because I actually do like Boneworks. It's really fun. It makes you feel as though you're actually there. You know, it's the same with like Half-Life. I've yet to play Half-Life Alyx, which I actually own. But from what I've seen, Half-Life Alyx is really good as well, so I can't wait to get around to all these games once Immersiontale's done. I keep mentioning it on stream, I'm like, dude, I just can't wait. I really can't wait. You know, so... let's try and put some of these lights around here. I figure like, these lights shouldn't be too intensive, and then I hit 56. That's not good. I need to have maybe like 2 of these lights outside of Temmie's shop here, just the right points. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad, because I wanted shadow at some point on the walls, because there's also a glowing bottle in the back of Temmie's shop. I need to put another light on here. You guys won't be able to see this. I'll put it there so you can at least see what I'm placing. But yeah, I've got like 2 lights either side, and then I'm going to place another one inside that has this pink glow. I actually need to make sure that that's a different light source here. And then we'll just make that the pink glow. And we'll make that about 2 or 1. I think that 2. And then we'll stick this at the back here, roughly. Oh my god, that looks pretty good. And then I just need to drop the intensity a little bit. .5 for the radius? No, 0.2. Okay, 0.4? 0.3. .4. Intensity needs to be about 3 there. Lighting this stuff up is an art form in itself, you know. I'm not a fan of first-person shooters this kind of. That's fair enough. Time to go do my science homework. Or computer science homework. I think that's 10 times harder. Oh. Let's save this. Temmie's area looks pretty cozy already, and then I just need like another couple of lights in it, and then we're done. So we'll add 1 more of these yellow lights, but we'll make it kind of dim over where the Temm statue is. The teacher questions how I got a low score on the homework. Revenge says I gotta go, so bye. Thank you very much, Revenge. Hope you enjoyed. What we've got here is I need 1 light here for the Temm stuff, so we go like 2 maybe? And then I need another one of these around the back because of the... Oh, dude! Dude, that is so good. Wait, can I just... If I lower where that is to about there? I keep telling people, like, I absolutely love staring at this stuff. Hang on. Let's see if I can... Oh, yeah. I love staring at this stuff. The Temm shop looks so good. Trust me when I say, like, it looks so much better actually having lights in here now. Oh, my God. Like, and then all I need to do is light up the other stuff with a little bit of light in here, and we'll do that. Like, because most of the light from the room is coming from... Temmie's shop. Imagine you have a nice warm sort of glow everywhere from the yellow lights. That's what I'm going for. And then for around the you guys can't see that, thank God. Over here we're gonna have some like crystals and stuff to make up the rest of the room, and I'm gonna add some stalactites on the floor just so it doesn't seem so plain. But most of the light at the moment is obviously coming from here, and it looks very, very nice. Like, a lot of this is fun just for me to do stuff and make it look as good as it can do, because it's surprising, just really surprising how well this update is going with how I'm making it look. So nuts. Like, Temmie's backlit now and frontlit, so she looks just amazing. And I will be double checking this later on. You know when it's not, when even I'm happy about it, and I'm the one making it, which is, it says a lot, you know. When I get excited about my own work, that's when you know I've done something special. Sounds like you're 1 second away from clicking the wrong stream and ruining the surprise. No joke, I hope I don't do that. Hey, Jay Plays. Connor says, I'ma just try the best on my homework. That's the least you can do, you know? Like, as in, like, it's the least you can ask for is just do your best and see what happens. Oh yeah, oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Like, I'm actually hyped for this update now. What I'll do is I'll put some crystals in here, I'll put some stalactites, or stalagmites on the floor, sorry, and then we'll go from there. I just need to see. Okay, so we'll do stalactites like that, and then I'll just rotate them, so I'll make the geometry note. I'm glad I had that on solid though, because of how that would have affected stuff then, because if I'd have had it on lighting mode and it would have spoiled it, I would have been highly upset. It's like, guys, no, don't look! I'm just glad I split everything up, so like the entire update is not shown here, you know? Yeah, a lot of this is like, I don't want to spoil it because I'm having so much fun, and then I've got to have fun editing everything. Bam! Right. So what we're going to do here is, I'm going to try and make these stalagmites look as though they're in the right place so that it doesn't look too crazy, but it looks a little bit more natural. Damon says, personally, I really wish I focused more on my homework when I was in school. Yeah, it's like, the thing is, one part of me wishes I'd focused more on my homework, primarily due to like bullying and stuff, but that's what put me off. But the whole thing is like, even saying that though, I still managed to get on at the moment, and it's not as though I kick myself over and over and over again for it. I just kind of have got to this point where it's like, what's done is done, you know. Can I just have that as a float? Random value, jeez. If I have this as a float and put it on there, and then put it as like 0.1, there we go. What this will do is that allows me to change the scale randomly. 0.05. And then as you can see here, they're not as crazy, but what I need to do is figure out the location of them on the floor and place there, because it's kind of annoying how it's not doing that. I do my homework that I see the value of, which is why teachers personally set me homework. I enjoy doing, which is why I do it. This is kind of... They figured out a cheat code to get me to do it. Damon says, yeah, the same, although it does make me think, where would I be if I sat down and studied instead of slack off and do drugs? It's like... The thing is, you can sit and regret everything and be like, oh, what could I have done here? What could I have done there? But at the end of the day, it's like, it doesn't change anything. So, it's a case of, got to deal with stuff the best you can at the moment. and just enjoy yourself as much as you can. You know. Dude, this is annoying how... I'm trying to map these out so that they're on the floor here, and instead it's being a really big pain in the butt. Is that because of the location of the stalactite point? If I go here and go... Yeah, it is. If I copy that object, right? What it's doing is, it's taking this middle point and saying, look, everything starts from there. So because I've duplicated that and set it there now, if I go back to stalagmites here, I wouldn't be the person I am today without all my hardships and pitfalls, so I'm kind of grateful, says Damon. Yeah, it's best. The thing is, you can get all kinds of depressed by just going back down memory lane and being like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that, you know, why me? And instead it's just like, no, it's... Just gotta deal with it, unfortunately. Because trust me when I say, like, I have a lot of experience with going back and being like, I should have done this, you know, you get really angry because you think, dude, if it wasn't for this, I could have done this. And then it's like, yeah, but that's not the point, you know. You're essentially dwelling on stuff too much that happened in the past that you can't change, so what's the point in using your energy to dwell on that, you know? It's rough saying that, but it's like, it's a lot of it is your brain turning around and being like, dude, the stuff that I'm going through at the moment is really stressful. Why do I have to go through this? And then your brain goes back and goes, you know what? If I'd have done this, everything would have been a lot better. And you start trying to sort of offload your responsibility to that point in time. And it's just like, dude, it's over and done with. It's over and done with. Stuff can't be changed. All you can do is change yourself and be like, okay, from this point on, this is my new starting point that I'm creating where I will be a better person than I was previously. So then I don't have those regrets in future. I'm starting now. You know, there's always time to start again, no matter where you're up to. And just be like, look, I'm going to change here. I'm going to focus on this other thing, or all my efforts going on this thing, and nothing's stopping me from doing that, you know, or at least evaluating where you're up to and being like, yeah, I think that I will benefit more if I focus on certain things rather than being like, dude, I wish I'd have done this. This sucks, you know, because it just gets you super depressed. You do not want that at all. It's not good mentally, you know. The thing is, your brain always kind of tricks you into that state, especially when you get to a certain point of like stress where it tricks you into being like, you know what? You might want to think about when things may have been a little bit better, or you might want to think about like what you could have done differently here. It's like, dude, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Just think more optimistically and positively about stuff, and you'll be a lot better off, trust me. You know, it's like your brain deliberately does stuff like that because of how it's programmed. It's just a case of like making yourself feel better is hard, but at the same time it's like once you can figure out how to do that, and then it's a lot easier to kind of move on past those things. It's like, for instance, like with getting bullied, the easiest one that helped me through stuff like that was a couple of times I was thinking like, you know what, I should have done this, I should have done that. This would have stopped something, you know, this could have stopped things from happening. And my brain just turned around at one point and went, dude, why does it even matter anymore? And I'm thinking about it, and I'm having this internal conversation with myself. And part of me was like, these people, you don't even know if they're alive anymore. You don't know them anymore. They're probably well gone by this point. You don't know where they are or what they're doing, and you don't care about them either. As far as you're concerned, they affected your life for maybe like 5 years or something, but now they are just gone, right? They don't care about you. They've got their own lives. Why should you care about what they did to you in the past? You know, just move on with it. And I was like, no, actually, my own inner voice is right about this, which was funny. So I was just like, okay. Inner voice is like, yep. So I'm still in the denial of being bullied because I've always been told it's just banter. No, don't ignore it. Trust me. Do not ignore it. Don't ignore it and do something about it. You know, if you don't do anything about it, then it will cause you a lot more issues later on in life. Trust me, I've been through it. I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to that kind of thing. Unfortunately to say. Ooh. Let's bring the density volume down here to maybe like this. That's how it works. No. All this is randomized here, so I'm just going to try a decent seed that actually works. Let's try that. So we come through, we got these here. We got this over here, and then 2 over here, which it goes in between the things there, comes around the back, and then I can just add crystals in and stuff. Okay. Oh, dude, my body's doing that weird thing again. For those who haven't heard about it on stream, I'm not going to go too much in depth with it, but basically due to many years of bullying and stuff, I kind of ended up unintentionally splitting myself in 2. To deal with it. One version of me became really angry, and the other version kind of just decided it would retreat and ignore everything. And the reason why I mentioned that is because I visualize it as me splitting myself in half, left and right side, with my right side being the kind of like angry sort of side of me that was angry for God knows how many years. But yeah, my left side is the softer side, and just talking about the bullying actually made my left eye weep from crying there for a moment, and only the left side. It's really weird. I still don't quite understand it. It's still kind of doing it a little bit now. Like, dude, my right side's fine, but my left eye is, no joke, it's weeping pretty badly. I'll clear it up a bit. Or in a bit. It's just surprising when you say stuff like that, because... Sorry about that, man, says David. No, it's fine, man. I just find it weird. It's like, again, a lot of this stuff as well fascinates me, because I've always had a fascination with, like, just thought processes and mental stuff, you know. And it's interesting at the moment that even though I say it and it sounds like it's some weird anime trope, literally, like, only my left side is tearing up at the moment. And I have no clue why. It's crazy. I'm alright. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, it's weird. It's weird how one side of me is basically crying and the other side is just perfectly fine. Another little interesting thing. Let's go ahead here and borrow some of this. Oh, geometry from over here. I just need to check. I hope you wore a bite suit, says they offer the cat thing. Yeah. The only reason I'm putting textures on just for the moment is just so I can see where these crystals were. Because I can take this out now and reuse it. Kind of says, I'll probably forget about this in a couple of days. Sometimes it happens, you know, the brain does things like that where it's like, eh, it's fine, it's whatever. And the next moment you're like, oh, what was I on about? I had a bad memory for years because I was blocking stuff like that out, so fun times. Hey, this is the... Is it the Feisty 5 fight? I swear it is. Hang on. I'm trying to find the soundtrack here. 125. Oh yeah, it's the showdown. This is the showdown, silly. Not like the game Haze. No, God. No, not like that. It's okay, Damon. Just remember it was a Halo killer. It was totally a Halo killer and not a complete failure of a PlayStation 3 game. I still have my PS3, but the only reason I even got it in the first place was to play Metal Gear Solid 4. I think that's what a lot of people did, to be honest. Killzone wasn't too bad. Like, Killzone 3 was definitely the better one, but I mean, I'm kind of being biased there because of work. It's like, oh, it's not too bad because I worked on it, you know? It's silly of me. I miss how edgy video games were, says David. Everything's been slightly sanitized now. Now you get to play as that random person from pop culture in Fortnite. Metal Gear Rising, yes. Damon, I could go super cringy here for a moment and just be like, just remember that before everything else, that I'm actually surprised that the Terminator franchise got 2 films after they put the Terminator and Sarah Connor in Fortnite. It's pretty crazy, although they don't look too good. It looks like they were released in like the 1990s or something. Seriously, that was like the most cringe thing I've ever said on stream, but so funny. You know it's true. Like, all these kids nowadays are just like, so anyway, it's Naruto from Fortnite, it's Spider-Man from Fortnite, you know? It's funny to joke about it, but at the same time, it's like, oof, oof. It's like when everybody, it's that literal joke of, hey, it's the Terminator from Fortnite, it's that Halo guy from Fortnite, you know. It's kind of bad when you only know characters from films or other media from one video game where they're all crammed in the same place. Hey, it's Spawn from Modern Warfare 2. It's Thanos from Fortnite. And then they put him in, like, what, a couple of Marvel films? That was interesting. Finally did the homework. Pass one, failed the other, says Connor. Wait, 70%? 70 and 80% should be passes, right? Anything normally over 65% is a pass, if I remember rightly. Or at least it used to be. It's been so long. It's been at least a decade or two. Oh crap, it really has been. I'm just looking at the year now. I'm like, holy crap, it's been like 2 decades. Oh, how time flies. Right, let's stick some other crystals in here. He wants us all to get 100%. Jeez. High standard much? see if I can get some crystals from Naps the Bloke's room again. It's funny when you see the Terminator in Fortnite and some of the comments for Terminator Resistance being pooped on because it's stealing a character from Fortnite. It just makes me smile, says David. Hydration times is kind of. Right, so I'm going to rob these crystals from this room. Use them in Temmie's area. And then that should be enough to light up the rest of the room. If not, I'll throw some mushrooms in there. I figure I need to put some grass in there. A little bit of foliage. Like extra foliage, like maybe some mushrooms, and then we're done. Gaston says, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. You know. Just working hard as usual. Oh, we're up to the bit with Gardner and stuff on the OST. I place that there. The idea for this here is that wherever there's crystals, there's light bouncing off them. So we've already got loads of light here near Temmie's statue. We've got some crystals here and some crystals there, which will help make up the light round here. And I think what I'll do is I'll just put another one of these crystals just over the other side of the door. Oh, we're almost at another now. Hang on, I recognize this. Where is it? Yeah, we're at 154, I believe. Oh no, we're on 132. Which one's this one then? Oh, it's main menu 5. I like this one. Okay, here we go. So if I put that there, that should give me enough light in this area. I can put a couple of lights in and then we're good. Here's a question. Do I put many crystals in here with like the rest of this stuff? Because like, might use a little bit of it on the walls and stuff, like really tiny ones, just to show where the walls are. That might help. I've already done that in a load of different areas. Somebody at one point called the lighting in here crazy because of it all being pink and blue, but I don't mind it. I need to do the lighting here now, which means I'm going to have to do this in another window, otherwise I'll ruin it. Okay, there we go. Oh, is that upside down? I'm trying to figure out whether I've got the room upside down now. I think I do. Yeah, there we go. So you won't see this in the same window because of me lighting it, but it looks Vaporwave inspired. Trust me when I say when you see it actually in the update, it's going to be nuts. Like, it's really nice. I'm like trying to blend the shadows with areas that glow. And I'm really focusing on that glow loads. Maybe inside there I can use some crystal. If I bring out another one of those, place that over here. Time of favorite Dave stream subject, food. Indeed, food is awesome. Food is great. I had takeaway before because I just wanted something quick before stream, so I ended up having a double chicken burger with barbecue sauce. So nice, so nice. Oh. Trying to light this up here. Let's. Got a trauma dump more, says David. No, I don't like trauma dumping. I seriously don't like trauma dumping. Don't be mean, David. Oh, I'm messing with you, man. It's all good. Is that? No, it's not the same as that. That's good. I can try and make it a stir fry at the ATM, says David. Nice. Hope that comes out good. I do this and then put it as like 40. Then put this here roughly. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to place another light that will kind of help bridge the gap between blue and yellow here. And then I can place it kind of in the center of the room and make it maybe like 5 or something, or 6 in terms of brightness, and it'll just go all over the place. Maybe put it like there? Haven't had a kebab for 2 months at this point. Pretty chuffed about myself, says Damon. Nice. Like, no joke, we like making a lot of our own food. It's just that sometimes, depending on whether we're dealing with the baby or something else, you know, it is a little bit easy just either getting takeaway or getting something that's, you know, easy, like, for instance, frozen. Ooh. Like, at the moment, my go-to thing for just dealing with stuff easy and still doing work is breakfast waffles. No joke, I've been just cram-eating breakfast waffles whenever I can from local store, because they're just so easy to get your hands on and just eat. So yeah, it's been crazy. Dave has definitely been scarfing down quite a lot of waffles. Dude, the lighting in this room is almost there. All I need to do is just tweak the value of this one light a little bit. I need to make sure I've done this well enough. Problem is, my second screen does not have good color values on here, so I have to keep like tweaking stuff over and over and over again on the main screen. That looks alright. It's convenience. Making something takes time and effort. I feel you. The thing is, it's like I don't want to make it sound as though I don't enjoy cooking or we don't enjoy cooking for ourselves. We really do, and we try and encourage it a lot. But like before having a kid, it was just like it was because I needed to be on stream at certain points, or we just needed something really quick if we were going out, you know, which sounds like a terrible excuse, but you know, it wasn't too bad. It's not as if we were ordering takeout like every 2 seconds. And now it's like, yeah, we've got a kid. We actually want to eat more healthy anyway. We've been eating kind of healthy for a while, but we could definitely improve. And then it's like, yeah, now we've got a ton of stuff that's either frozen or we can just use pretty easily. We really shouldn't be throwing all these lights all over the place, but let's see if this will work. Like today we got an air fryer, just so we could actually try and cook fried stuff a little bit better. So that's fun. Or rather, it will be fun. It's like, it's the problem with convenience, or like convenience over being able to just sit down and cook something. I definitely like it when I'm not messing around or whatever else, you know, like on stream, when I actually have time to, it's always nice to actually help out prepare a meal and stuff. Because you can never beat home cooking. It's just, sometimes you turn around and be like, oh, I can't be bothered at the moment, or oh, I've got this thing going on, or like for instance last night, or a couple of nights where we've gone to the hospital and then come back, and it's been really late and we're just like, dude, I don't want to cook now, I just want to de-stress, you know. Air fryers are useful. Ooh, nice. Good to hear. We got one today and it's just like, yeah, we'll use it and we will benefit more from it in future. I feel like I shouldn't put crystals on the wall in Temmie's area just because of how it's lit up now, because I really like the way it's lit up. Try making donuts in them when your daughter grows up. Ooh, nice! Dude, the lighting in this. Oh, I still need to light up the bit where Toby is there. That's the only problem. I've got inside the Tem shop. I just need to light up the photo where Toby is, because in some parts or some areas, it's like when you try to look at it, it's not clear that it's Toby's image. I need to make a dedicated light for this, like an actual Toby light here, where we just move it quite close to his photo. It's either that or I have it as a pink one from the potion that's kind of to the side of Temmie. I think we'll do it as like a pink one, yeah. We'll just have it sitting there so it glows. That's not too bad. I don't want to add too many lights to the scene because I can only use so many in Blender before Blender has a seizure and just goes, yeah, no. Here's one for you. So to describe this right now to you guys about what I'm seeing and what you're not seeing before the update. So, show of hands. Who actually goes out around about Christmas time or Halloween and sees like a load of lights outside? Connor and Alvin are both saying it. Damon says, you want Christmas lights? No. I'm trying to explain, like, what's on screen at the moment, obviously for you guys, is grey. I'm seeing the full picture here with the lights on and the crystals and everything, right? So I'm going to try and describe it to you. So what I'm seeing here is, imagine pretty much like at night where everything is kind of dark, but instead of like properly at night where everything is super black and then you can really just see like people's houses lit up by these lights. Imagine instead you can see just a little bit more. There's like ambient light that allows you to just about see most of the detail going on around you, but the light is so low that it's still giving off a nice shadow to it, which means that all of the lights and light sources glow pretty nicely. It's not sort of an intense glow. It's a subtle one, right? And anywhere there's like a crystal or whatever, that in here glows this subtle color, you know, like a blue. But then when we look at Temmie's area has this very nice sort of like Christmas light look to it at the moment, which I actually like, and it's a mixture of the lights that I've put on, like the fairy lights, and then also the sources that I've put around the place, and it just makes it look very nice and welcoming and warm is the best way of putting it. So in all of this darkness, with just a little bit of like nice ambient light so we can see what's going on, there's also this very sort of like nice sort of yellow contrasting light that feels very homely. And you can see all the details as well. That's the best part, is you can see every single detail. So it's really nice to look at. Again, dude, hey Happy. I could literally, I can't wait to put grass in here. I could literally at the moment look at this for hours and just be really happy with what I've done. And that's before I finish this up, which is just, again, it's good. It's a good sign that I'm pleased with what I've done, and that hopefully so will everybody else. Right, let's place these bits of scenery in here. Have you seen Wally the Alligator, says Damon. No, I haven't. Damon also says, I don't know if I asked you this before, but do you like curry? Yes. I don't mind tikka masala, and I don't mind korma, but that's only because they're pretty tame. I don't mind Rogan Josh either. But yeah, I just, out of everything, I know it's super tame, but yeah, I just have a korma for more or less like comfort food. The problem I have with curries is, depending on where you get them from, they can be really nasty, and by that I mean just the way they affect you, you know. Connor says, I'll be lurking back later if you're still streaming. Yeah, that'll be no problem. So, the way that some curry places can affect you is, you can eat them, and then, basically, and this is going to sound terrible, you can eat them, and then within, like, the space of about half an hour or something, you can be taking a trip to the toilet, and that money that you just spent on a takeaway will be all in the toilet, and your insides will be feeling terrible. Yeah, some shops wreck your intestines. It's just not nice, and I don't like a lot of curry places because of that. Like, if that ever happens to me, I just do not go to those places again. But yeah, it's crazy. It's why I've not had, like, curry in ages, really. It's because I just don't trust many of the places where I am. You know. Alvin says, wait, what? Yeah, a lot of the curry places in England just seem to do stuff to the curries. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, essentially you can be happily enjoying your meal 1 minute, and then like 30 minutes later it almost feels as though you've been kicked in the stomach, and then you end up on the toilet for most of the evening. You know, it's not a pleasant feeling. You do not want that when you're having your meal. And it's not enjoyable. I don't like it at all. To the point where I avoided curry for like a good couple of years, I think it was. I think it was about maybe 4 years or something. You know, it's just not nice. Let's try and place this now. What I want to do is place this grass in different areas. So, open a new window so I can actually see the lighting and stuff, and then we'll go in. Happy says Thames Village. Indeed. How you doing, Happy? I'm cheating here by having all this stuff open in another window and doing all the work in there, but it's fine. Alvin says, I will be right back. No problem. I love the way this turned into like toilet talk with Dave for a moment. New profile, says Happy. Ooh, nice. Trying to figure out where to place the grass now. I figure I should place it in like the corners a little bit and then more so towards the edges of the Tem village. So like here we've got this crystal and it's going to be surrounded by a little bit of grass. See how that looks. That doesn't actually look too bad. And then we'll do a little bit, over here. Oh, hang on. Actually, I just realized I need to duplicate these and just bring the amount of grass in here. Because what we're doing is we've just placed it on a plane. We can just edit the plane and bring it down. So we've got different blades here. Everyone poops, says Damon. Yeah, but it's like, obviously you don't want to be talking about that stuff too much on stream. It's just, when it comes to Indian food and that kind of thing, it's just rough, you know. You can't avoid a conversation like that, especially when it's a common occurrence, you know, depending on where you are. Let's see if that works. Kinda. I do that. And then bring this in. Then bring that in too. That might actually look better. Scale it down a little bit. Nah, scaling doesn't work there for that, but this works good now because we've got foliage really all along this wall here. I've been playing a lot of, was that Duel Monsters VR? Oh, nice. Yeah, Damon. Yeah, that's why I've not bothered in ages and why I only really have them on rare occasions now. It's very fun, says Happy. I honestly can't wait to get back into VR properly again. If you're ordering, it's basically Russian roulette. Yep, that's why I didn't like it. When I figured this all out, it's just like, ooh, no. No, thank you. What I'm going to do is put some more over this side of the room. Atlas's theme, man. Oh, not Atlas, Axis, sorry. I can hear memes shouting at me from a mile away here. We're going, dude, get it right! Or, get it right, old man. It's just like, come on. This theme is so good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of grass around the box here with, or the base of Temmie's statue. See if this will work. Start having a heated debate inside your head about the pros and cons about getting takeout, says Damon. Yeah, no, it's a legit thing, you know. It's like, is it worth it? No. Especially if you're having that kind of a experience. No. Which is why I swore off it for ages. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of grass there. Can I do the same the other side? Oh, here we go. We're so close. I need to get ready for the issue again of copyright strike. That's not clipping into the geometry there. This is all looking real nice at the moment. I'll be right back, says Happy. Okay. I need to make sure I get the next one here. Yeah, the freedom to be flawed is the current one. Do, 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 do. It's only a short one, this as well. I love the way I was worried about Tem's statue here not looking too good with a stone texture on, but now it looks awesome. Do, do. Now we'll skip ahead. Alvin says, what did I miss? Not too much, not too much. We were just talking. Just some small talk. Okay, I think that should be it in terms of adding grass, because I don't want to add too much grass to this area. It's just more to show that like the soil around here is a little bit softer, which can help grow stuff, but also it's just so I can make everything look a little bit more interesting, because like now I can add small things like mushrooms if I want. Like let's... Have I got that? If I click off that for a moment and go duplicate, do I actually have the mushrooms in here or do I not? No, I don't. I don't even have I don't even have the crystal plant one because of the file that I've used. That sucks. Damn it. Oh my god, I've just seen the Wally the Alligator thing in Discord. I just seen the link there when I was checking through from messages and stuff. He just wants to be loved. Wally is so chill. He's happy. Right, I need to place these signs and then translate them. And then we are done with Temmie Village. And then it's just this bit. The main bit that that has been so long in the waiting, and it's going to be so easy to do, because essentially all I'm going to do is copy the source filmmaker version that I have, but just in this style that I've been using for everything else. So I don't need to worry about what it looks like or anything until I get to this end of the room. It's going to be so good. Like essentially it's just another rock face here, comes out, another rock face here, comes out again, and then this is the crag, and I just need to make sure I get a full shot of this and where it goes and everything, and then we are done. Now the thing is, show of hands who's actually still here, because I'm going to need input on this one. I think it's Damon and Alvin are definitely here. Let's see who's actually here. Damon's here. Alvin, I think, is here. I think everybody else is kind of ducked out for the moment, or is BRB. I'm actually wondering whether I do the inside of Napster Blukes and Undyne's houses here because those are the only two other areas that I need to do, like, properly. Apart from this bit, the rest is done. And I just need to pull off a couple of tricks and optimizations in these areas to make them look and run better. But apart from that, I'm done. So it's like, I'm not here, I'm on the moon, says Alvin. So do I spend time then doing the interiors of the houses and everything? Or do I wait and do that as another update? You know, that's where I'm more or less asking at the moment. Because it's not like the rest where everything was like crucial to get this in. I'm actually wondering what, because it's still part of Waterfall that I need to do, just interior wise, but it's like, do I hold off the update and do these two areas as well and try and get them done? Or do I just put out everything else that I've got and then do them as like a tiny bit of a future update that will end up having the core and tweaks to Snowden in it? Because, I mean, either way, it's not a big deal. It's just the whole thing of a thought, well, in the ruins, I included tutorials inside of the house, but that's because it was a thing that you need to see at that point in time. At this point, you won't need to go back to Undyne's house if you're doing full true pacifist. So for this tiny update, it doesn't matter, but in future it will, if you get what I mean. Here's Flowey. I can delete all this junk mail that I've got while I'm waiting. Alvin says, yes, you should include that stuff in the update. Oh, I might need to delay the update then. It's either that or let's think. I've got like 1 or 2 rooms here at the end, and then I've got 2 interiors to do in the space of the next 4 days maximum, and then I have to put out that update, which will probably take at least half a day anyway. And then I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days to get the next video or trailer done. Damon says, I'd do those areas later, play it safe, get yourself rested, yeah, especially because of everything else right now. Because we're gearing up to the point where, like I said, the transition will be, I'll be starting to look after my daughter more during the day in February, which like now we're just like waiting to get stuff set up while Jen gets ready to go back to work. So it's like, I'm going to be transitioning to that point in time where during the day I'm going to be spending a lot of time with my daughter, more than I have been doing. But that means that only during the evening am I going to get to do this, which is why I was focused so much on hitting the bigger, more complicated areas out of the way first. It just means that later on I can do the small tweaks and finish off the core, which is super, super simple. I can do those relatively easy and sort of coast and not have to worry about those. You know, get the update and then take it out and then take some time for yourself and your family. Oh, definitely. Maybe just relaxing for like a week or so, maybe. Maybe not that long, because I don't want to forget anything that I was up to or doing, but yeah, if I take like a couple of days out after the update just to chill. It's rough doing like these trailers and updates back to back at the moment, but hopefully it won't be too bad. I just realized I need to move the reference up here because number 13 is going to be taking place here. Like that. And then that goes there. Take 20 years off. David says, I'm maybe not one of those people to ask about this. No, it's fine. I like asking everybody about this kind of stuff. You know, it's legit. I like getting people's opinions and seeing what they think in the current situation. Let's see what I actually have to translate here for Temmie's. Because I feel like with the Tem stuff, it's going to be super easy to just translate these signs and then get them done, and away we go. Undertale. Oh no, wait. YouTube, and I need to find the Waterfall pacifist run. And in the meantime, I need to pull up the signboard, and I need to pull up the Waterfall map here and see where all these go. Then I can place them, get them all translated, and then literally that will be the end of the stream. There is just doing Temmie's area and getting it done, which I'm happy about now. Okay, so we have... Oh, there's a save point as well that I didn't realise. I'd forgot about that. And there's a box in there, but it's not too bad. The box isn't super important. The save point is... Hoo boy. Right, so we have 2 signs there and 1 sign. Okay, okay. Bodyguard Crossland says, I'm back. Nice. Welcome back. So I need to position these signs now, and then we're good. Put that one there. This one, or over here. Put it like that, just slightly tilted to the side, and we'll do the same with the other one. We'll even have it slightly off, like that, and then we'll just... Oh my god, we can put it there. I just realized. This music, man, it's all kinds of creepy. Do, 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 do. About there. Now the question with this is, how good do those look? I pressed the Undertale thing, says Bodyguard Sans. Wait, what? I should actually get a screenshot of all this stuff, just like lay it on top of each other and show how confusingly massive Waterfall is. It's so stupidly big. Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. You can actually see all the signs. Right, so let's just make sure that these textures are the right ones now, and then we're done. Hey, Connor. Welcome back. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just showing where these signs are at the moment, just because I'm going to need to change the textures on them. So, we need to translate these things. Something happened. I'm definitely going to go sleep soon, says Connor. I just hope you're alright then. let's translate these signs here. Oh, I got so many tabs open at the moment, jeez. Sorry with me yawning so much, I just realized that's not good on stream. I love the way no matter what I click here, I'm still getting advertisements. David said this damn Dino Trauma game is so good, not gonna ruin it. I need to still play it. Like, I want to get it and then play it, but I kind of want to impulse buy Tekken 8 now, because I've seen loads of it, and I'm just like, oh, dude, it looks so good. I want to play Yoshimitsu and, like, try and hopefully get better. Because Yoshi's my favorite character. Because weeb. Okay, I've got to put all these signs together now. I'll do them all as one texture. Let's see. How big is it? 256 by 512. Okay, so if I do 512 by like what? 256, 512, 1024, is it? I think. I put 3 of them back to back. Yeah, it's 1024, so I'm just gonna have to do like a basic one there. And then we'll grab the texture there and we'll just write on what it would be. Sorry about that, Connor. Why is it that every time I open YouTube, it takes me part 14 of Mooning It in Waterfall per bird? You should buy Tekken 8, then wait and get Dino Trauma. I don't know, man. They both look really good. Am I the only one who likes King of Fighters? No, King of Fighters is good as well. It kind of says, I'm going to rest. And then just have another day to zone out. Hope you're alright, Connor. Hope you get some good rest. See you, Dave. Thanks for at least being there. No, it's fine, man. It's fine. It's the least I can do, you know. Yeah, you ever need somewhere just to chill out, you know, by all means, I'm here. Even though you're just pixels on the screen. Again, it's that whole thing of I'm always here just to chill and chat, so. He's really just an AI. No! What would make you think that, Damon? trying to say it as if it was like some kind of like crazy speech, like speech input thing. Dave's too real. I mean, I should hope so. Otherwise, my wife's going to be pretty upset, and my daughter. But yeah, this one is just, "Hoi, welcome to Tammy Village." Right, so, type this out. That moment where I'm writing this stuff in like type 6 Arial font for the moment, just so I know what it says. Oh. Come on now. That needs to be that one or darker. Now, the question is, do I do profile picture, Damon? I worked that out. School doesn't want to deal with it, nor do anyone else other than my closest friends. Is it the... I don't want to ask on stream because of privacy, but I assume it's kind of related to what we were saying before. I'm not going to say anything. You do not have to say anything to me. You know. If it is, then oh boy. Yeah. I'm gonna put the Temi Village stuff in different font. It's something I've said before. Okay, fair enough then. It's like I'm watching Batman Beyond, but in real life, David. Wait, what? Batman Beyond was awesome. Is it something I said before? No, I was wondering about you. I was wondering, you know, like, the stuff that you're going through at the moment, is it something you've mentioned tonight, but... What I'm gonna do here is deliberately have the signs be done in like size 10 font that looks very similar to the one that we have on the statue, because it makes no sense having the Tem statue up there in like clear English and then not for anything else. So instead of translating, I'll literally just like write it properly. Let's see. Hey, oh. That one needs to be size 8 font? No, size 9. Let's see. I mean, tonight's just rough breakdowns. This is kind of, So, Alvin says, when will the just need to breathe and take care of myself, says Connor. Just hope everything's alright. Alvin, you asking when will the update happen? Damon says, it's so good that I saw a deal on Amazon for half price and bought the full series. Dude, nice. When will the update? So the update will happen between now and the 5th. As in, like, I'm basically doing the final bits. Once I'm done with the final stream, which, looking at it, let's see what we're up to in terms of numbers. We're up to 35, right? I reckon it'll probably take me up until maybe 40. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think I'll do more than 40 for Waterfall itself. You know, so The latest is the 5th. So by then I should be done, and then we can do another event. But again, I don't know whether I should announce it in the Undernet and then just grind like mad. You know, because if I announce it, then at least people know and they can get ready for it. Whereas if I just like surprise do it for Kara, it's like, I honestly don't think we're going to get that many people in, but I don't know. I think it's risky announcing it now and then nothing being ready. You know, maybe if I wait till like tomorrow and see how I do with this next area. If I can make some decent progress with it, then hopefully everything will be good. I'll have to, you never know, I might end up doing another stream later on of this. You know, just trying to get the other bit blocked out as quickly as possible because I need it. I really do need to work out these last little bits and get them done. Hang on, I'm just trying to check this last sign. This playthrough that I'm watching is kind of helping, but kind of not. Ah, here we go. There it is. Okay, so all the temp shop stuff, text-wise, is ready. I just need to apply it. Right, this is gonna be fun applying this. Here we go. Alvin says, so make the Waterfall update ad like the world is gonna end. So what's everyone been up to? Slept in for ages, woke up, went shopping, came back, hung out for a bit, and now it's just, you know, chilling out at home and doing this. Temp shop sign Atlas. No, Atlas, not Atlas. Attast. No, that needs to be a... Dude, I swear my brain just skipped a beat there. Shading? There we go. Okay. We take this, apply it to here, but then we apply Texture Atlas, which is a bunch of textures in one area. And then we just take this and we apply that one instead. Then we go UV. Why is that over there? Shouldn't that be over here? Hang on. Kevin says, been at work most of the day cleaning up after emergency services. Oh, dude. Right, let's let's do this. And then I've got to squish all of this together. Oh, why is it flipped? Right, I can sort this. It's just annoying. I didn't realize it was flipped. Or rather, I didn't remember it was flipped. Okay. So we do this, and we just do that, and then we copy. So we go File, copy UVs. Right, and then we go to the next one, which hopefully will not have a similar texture on it. No, it doesn't. So you can go Texture Atlas, Texture, Temp Shop Sign Atlas. Let's do that, and then hope that this works. Edit UVs. Take all of this. Go Window, New Main Window. Just so I can actually cheat here and see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. This is actually working. I love the way I can just like scroll across in this texture atlas now to make this work. I'll just scroll across to that there. Take this. Oh. And then... Oh, where's that other window? Okay, I'm in the main one, that's fine. If I take all of that... Alvin, is this the credits? I can't remember which one we're up to. I'm gonna call it a night, says Connor. Thank you very much for sticking around then, Connor. I just hope it's better tomorrow. Or whenever. Dreaming will help. I hope it does. No, this isn't the credits. I thought it was. I'm trying to remember. Okay, Tammy stuff's done. The Terry stuff is properly done. And I have not spoiled anything on stream either, which is good. Loving these areas. I honestly can't wait to show them off. It's gonna be so good. I might cry again because the live music is emotional. Yeah, I don't wanna put the credits on. So what I'll do is let's see here. Spoiled with a 10-second boom, and now the user is now split. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't want to put the credit music on because I don't want anybody to cry on stream. Which one's this? 2:30? Gift. Oh, it's close. It's close. Right, so what we'll do is we'll call it there. Now that I've done Temmie Village. And then next time when we pick up, I'll be able to finish off. I'll obviously delete everything in the other areas that we don't need to see. And then we can pick up from there. And then I've got enough lighting, to use for the next area. But, yeah, this is looking super nice. Like, you guys can't see it yet. But it's looking really nice. Those fairy lights are definitely lighting the place up very nicely. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for sticking around. And I'll see you very soon. Until then, bye!